Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today's video update we're going to go through is Ethereum. So right now, Ethereum is trading at $1,901. We can see 24-hour volume along with Bitcoin is down 32.74%. However, market cap for Ethereum is up 0.58%. So heading over to the chart here, I'm going to start off with a day and then go through different time intervals for us to kind of see different currents, different activity with the candlesticks, and just any areas of retracements, either an uptrend or a downtrend. So if we quickly take a look on our daily average, okay, so we can see on our RSI, we are considered to be overbought at 100% and 77%. However, it didn't really signal any type of selling opportunities because this hasn't crossed over. We haven't seen these two lines cross over quite yet. That means that there is still some wiggle room for the price to come back up. And how we're going to measure where price may ultimately come back up is the supply and demand of our volume indicator, which is this orange or this yellow and blue line here. So as soon as the price leaves an area where these chunks are with higher volume at this dollar price, the price is going to retrace to another area. And really, we only see a few nodes that's sticking out here from 1977 all the way down to 1937. We can see this candlestick has already touched the outskirts of the supply and demand area. So if price is going to continue up, because we still have some wiggle room with our RSI, because our momentum of our MACD is still increasing here, you can see we're above 0% here. These two lines have not crossed over, initiating a trend reversal on the bulls to the bear side. There is a probability that price is going to try to push in this area here. It already did in this candlestick, got rejected down. However, if the current of the trend is quite high here at the bull trend of our MACD, we're going to try to push it to 1984 here. Going into immediate short term for 4 hours. Oh, sorry. There is one more thing I do want to show you on the day chart here is we have a crossover of our MAs. So gray line here is our 20 moving average. The green line itself is 100 moving average. So we saw a crossover on this red interval here as the MACD indicator crossed over and is continuing strong. Notice how majority of our MAs are at the very bottom. We have obviously our 200 at the very top, but we're further away from our 20, 100, and 50 itself. The further away that we are above these, the higher, the stronger the current is actually. And this current of our bull trend is going quite strong. So long as we can come back up here and retest this area from 2 days yesterday. 4 hour time frame, you guys, we can see pinches here as the Bollinger Bands are pinching in. Where the price is seen, we can see again all 4 moving averages. We are quite above it here. We need to be able to hold on this 20 MA. Again, with the supply and demand zone here, we can see in the visible area. I'm just going to expand right here, you guys. So we can see this outskirts from here. Again, 1932 all the way to 1987. We have this here as a signal that price is going to come back up. But what stopped us is simply put here is our RSI, okay? This candlestick was the one that touched around the outskirts. We saw a signal for a selling opportunity. Not only that, but the trend itself maxed out. We can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 histograms bars maxed out. And then we saw a lot of alleviation of this trend itself. On a 4 hour time frame, we can see different from the day is we're pinching in. Okay, we're pinching in. Bollinger Bands look like they're pinching in. We're considered to be oversold, which is not a huge thing when we're pairing it off with other indicators. Yes, okay, it might be a good opportunity to buy for short term if you're doing swing trades there. But if we're taking a look at long term, you guys, this might cross over and might get rejected from that level. If we take a look at 3 hours, the trend has already switched over. So what's most likely going to happen that we're going to see for Ethereum, as much as on our day chart that we saw moving away from all of those moving averages, is we're going to consolidate sideways. So what price is most likely going to do if we see this crossover, we're going to get rejected from this line at 1912. And then depending on how strong this current is, if it crosses over to the red signal, we're going to come back down to 61% at 1857. Again, depending on how strong this current is in the switch over. If these two lines expand as we're coming up to the 23%, it's more realistic for us to come back into the 1940 and on an overall day come back up to this area of supply. This is where essentially Ethereum needs to be to continue the strong current itself. But notice a few days ago with this candlestick, we had a huge impulse of this candlestick itself. So it's only naturally that the market balances itself and comes back down for a retracement before going through and breaking through resistance lines. So that is my video for Ethereum, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.